All right, guys, one of the big moves has happened. Kemba Walker, according to Charania, is going to sign with the Boston Celtics. This is the Hoops Nerd Show. Guys, this is the best case scenario for the Boston Celtics. It looked like they were looking at one of the worst off seasons ever with first Kyrie Irving and really kind of the season from hell last year with just bad chemistry issues. The playoff run just ended with what looked like a lackluster performance. And a lot of that comes from just that attitude from Kyrie. They lose him, or it looks like they will lose him. In a few days, we'll find out for sure. And then the news about Al Horford comes, that Al Horford not going to re-sign with the Celtics. Apparently, there's a team out there who is interested in Horford. It sounds maybe like the Pelicans are interested, maybe the Mavericks. We'll find out, but it sounds like it's not going to be the Celtics. So things were looking very grim. And today we find out that the best case scenario for the Celtics in signing Kemba Walker, besides signing, I guess, Kawhi, is Kemba Walker coming to the Celtics going to really fill that role that Kyrie did. Now, in a vacuum, Kyrie, if you just look at purely a stats page, Kyrie's a better player just in terms of three-point percentage, finishing at the rim, all these things. Kyrie's an incredible player. But when you look at the on-court performance and the things that went on behind closed doors and all just the moodiness from Kyrie, the absolute lack of leadership, and just destroying a locker room, Kemba Walker is going to fill that role and maybe a little bit less. But then when you consider his leadership, his character, his ability to just be a great locker room guy, he will solidify things. This is absolutely going to save the Boston Celtics from just a complete nosedive, because you had a second season of Jason Tatum, who to me looked like he was going to be a really, really nice player and possible perennial all-star, and who knows, maybe even more. This season, he took a step back. It didn't look the same. And honestly, I think that a lot of that is from the Kyrie Irving situation. That guy was just a cancer in that locker room. And when you've got guys like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Terry Rozier and all these guys, younger players who are trying to get minutes, who want to develop and get better, and then you've got someone like Kyrie Irving, who is just destroying any sort of chemistry you have and an ability for a player to get better. It's awful. Kemba Walker is not going to do that. He's going to be an absolute addition to their team. Now, there is a few things to be a little bit worried about. Obviously, you do this 10 times out of 10. There's no reason not to do this. This is exciting for Celtics fans. You've got to be excited. This is the guy going to do isolation. He's going to make big buckets at the end of the game. He's basically going to do the things that Kyrie Irving brought without the drama. The only things, a little bit undersized, 6 foot. He's listed as 6'1" on Basketball Reference. That's a stretch, but he plays above his size, and he does have a nice wingspan. At least I believe he did. If I'm not, let me know in the comments. But also, he's actually, honestly, one of the downsides might have been his age, but he's actually only 29. And since it's 4 years instead of a 5 that Charlotte would have given him, it's not that bad. 4 years to Kemba Walker, who will be 33 when the contract ends. That's nice. He's going to lead your team. You get a leadership role. The other person I think this is really going to help is Gordon Hayward. That guy struggles with leadership. He's just not a leader. He needs someone to lead the way. And when you've got someone like Kyrie Irving detonating your locker room, Gordon Hayward doesn't help. And so having a guy like Kemba Walker who's going to take on that mantle of leadership and allow Gordon Hayward to just be Gordon Hayward. And this season, Gordon Hayward's going to be even healthier and probably take a step up. At least you hope so. This is just a home run for the Celtics. Now, I don't know what they do to replace Horford, because Horford was fantastic and maybe one of the most important players on the Celtics. But at least you've got Kemba Walker on your team now. You can go forward. You know who your guys are, and you can just build on that. Really nice signing for the Boston Celtics. They're going to be a lot more fun next year than with nobody, like it looked like they were going to have, besides Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Now they're going to have a legit playoff team, and that's exciting. And you never know. Maybe it gels more better than you thought. Kemba Walker, the other thing you just worry about a little bit, he's always been kind of that isolation guy, but that's because he's had to be on Charlotte, who can't seem to sign players worth anything. And the players they do sign, they sign them for like 4-year awful contracts, Biombo type contracts. It's crazy. So it'll be interesting to see how well Kemba molds, but he's such a good dude. You expect him to do that pretty seamlessly. So Nice move for the Boston Celtics. Guys, like and subscribe. Free agency is just starting. It's going crazy. I can't wait. We've got to turn up this YouTube machine. Guys, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.